clock drips slow like melted tar. Footsteps echo from the bar. A street lamp flickers, shadows crawl. No moon tonight, no stars at all. Graveyard wine and winter rain, pour it slow, drown the pain. City sighs in a ghostly hum. I can't outrun what I've become. A matchstick burns a fleeting spark. It dies too fast like a broken heart. The pavement glistens, black as sin. I can't recall where I begin. The rain taps soft, it whispers low. 1,000 secrets I'll never know. Graveyard wine and winter rain, pour it slow, drown the pain. City sighs in a ghostly hum. I can't outrun what I've become. The night is a thief, it steals my name. My shadow laughs, it plays the game. Neon flickers like a dying flame. Everything changes, nothing stays the same. The clock hands drag like a drunk old man. Streetlights flicker like they're out of plans. Shadows stretch, don't ask why. I'm chasing gold in the velvet sky. Whispers in the midnight smoke, words they twist, they crack, they choke. Fingers trace the edge of the night, lost in a haze, no end in sight. the neon hums its tune. Lovers drown beneath the moon. A cigarette burns, slow and cruel. Ashes fall. I play the fool. The rain sings soft, a dirge for dreams. City hum, a haunting theme. Whispers in the midnight smoke, promises burn, no one spoke. Eyes like fire, hearts like stone. Here in the dark, we're all alone. Every heartbeat, a ticking bomb. Every silence, a deadly song. The walls lean in, they know my name. In this midnight game, no one's the same.
Heard a whisper on the wind, gravel voice, cold as sin. Shadows walk, they've never been. Cold like smoke, a hat pulled low, eyes like bullets, moving slow. Neon burns where secrets grow. Dawn who walks without a sound, leaves no trace, no ground to be found. The king of the dark, where silence is crowned. footsteps fade like a distant dream. Whiskey breath, a low moonbeam, staring down the river's gleam. The night obeys, the stars go blind. He's the answer you'll never find. Every deal, a knot you signed. No mercy in his way, no promises to break.
Street lights flicker like a dying flame. A shadow moves, but it don't got a name. I'm walking slow where the wicked play their game. And I don't whisper, it howls and screams. The rain don't wash it, just feeds the streams. I'm drowning in the devil's blues. Can't fight the pull, can't shake these shoes. Oh no, no, no. I'm drowning in the devil's blues. Smoke curls up like a ghost in chains. Whiskey burns, but it don't kill the pain. Cards on the table, but the dealer plays insane. The clock don't tick it, pounds like drums. Every second's heavy is the sins I've done. I'm drowning
devil's blues. A fire so cold, it's black, not blue. Oh no, no, no. I'm drowning in the devil's blues. Whiskey glass sweats in a hollow hand. Shadows stretch long across the land. The neon flickers like a ghost's demand. Footsteps echo on a one-way street. Dusty wind hums where dark hearts meet. A vow whispered low, incomplete. A gentleman's oath in the shadow room, promises carved in the breath of doom. Under the cold, pale neon bloom. A gentleman's oath in the shadow room, under the cold, pale neon bloom. A match strike lights a fleeting grin. Thin smoke dances where lies begin. The air so thick, it could pull you in. Fingers tap on a bar, won't smooth. Time stands still, but it won't soothe. Nothing here to gain, nothing left to
The clock's alive, whispering slow. Time drips like rain on the neon glow. I'm a shadow carved from stone. The night is a thief with velvet hands, steals my breath, breaks my plans, leaves me here, just a man, shadows beneath my skin. They crawl, they pull me in. I fight, but I can't win. Shadows beneath my skin. The city hums a ghostly hymn, a chorus sung by the lost and dim. Each note a bruise, each chord a sin. The rain's a lover, cold and cruel, kisses my face, leaves me a fool, drowning deep in a shallow pool. Ask why.
Streetlights hum where shadows grow.
like a heavy stone. Blue blood on a moonlit road, it runs so deep, it won't erode. I'm driving blind, but I can't let go. Windshield wipers keep a crooked time. The radio whispers a ghostly rhyme. Every turn bends the fault line. Night's got teeth, it bites my skin. It's a losing fight, but I dive back in. Blue blood on the moonlit road, it stains my hands, it chills my soul. The darker it gets, the brighter it shows. Neon signs flicker like a dying heart. The city's a siren tearing me apart. Every whisper pulls me deeper in the dark. Shadows crawl where the cypress weeps. Whiskey whispers through the muddy deep. Footprints vanish in the devil's grin. Moon hangs crooked like a gambler's sin. Whiskey ghosts in the mud, they don't drown, they just flood. Crawling slow like a sinner's blood. Whiskey ghosts in the mud. Lanterns flicker, but they don't stay bright. Rust on my tongue, taste
the swarm's delight.
Old Matacon wails like a widow's cry.
Every breath feels like a rebel's goodbye. Can't run, can't hide. They sleep right inside.
Whiskey ghosts in the mud. They don't drown, they just flood. Crawling slow like a sinner's blood. Whiskey ghosts in the mud.
Neon drips on the blacktop skin. Shadows crawl where the lights warm thin. Velvet air breeze, heavy with sin. Blood on my hands, oh, blood in the glass. Can't tell the future from the past. A slow pour of fire burns too fast. Blood and whiskey in the velvet night. Fingers tremble holding on too tight. A voice in the dark says nothing's right. Blood and whiskey in a velvet night. Like a cutthroat's grin. Street lights hum like they know where I've been. Every step echoes. When does it begin? Smoke curls like a promise gone cold. A story's worth the price it's sold. What's truth worth when the lies are bold?
like pain. A shadow moves through the window pane. Whiskey whispers, calling my name. The city cries, it don't sleep. The rain it falls, it cuts deep. Broken strings of a hollow heart, tuned to tear, played in the dark. Each note aches, each chord departs. Broken strings of a hollow heart. Hands twist like crooked lies. The moon hangs low, bleeding the skies. Ashes and dreams in a cigarette side. Broken strings of a hollow heart, tuned to tear, played in the dark. Each note aches, each chord departs. Broken strings of a hollow heart. The room's too small for all this regret. The echoes scream, won't let me forget. A love undone, a song unsung, a hollow heart, its final run.
Street lights on in a violet glow. Shadow rivers where the whispers flow. I walk alone, but the silence knows. Fingers trace the skyline's edge. A cigarette burns like a fleeting pledge. Neon blues through a quiet city. shadows glint like frozen tears. Echoes dance in my hollow ears. This town holds 1,000 fears. Footsteps fade, but the pulse remains. Every corner hums with old refrains. Neon blues through a quiet city. Lonely heart where the glow turns gritty. I keep walking, streets feel pretty, but they cut deep. Yeah, they cut deep.
Ash on the wind, drifting slow. Footsteps, heavy shadows grow. Chasing whispers that burn my throat. Dust and embers where hope once rolled. Do you hear it? The cry of the earth beneath. Road of fire under black skies. No turning back, no alibi. Burning bridges to light the way. Ashes fall, but I can't stay. Hollow trees like ghosts that sway. Broken ground where dreams decay. The moon, a scar in the endless dark. Every step leaves a fade in mark. Do you feel it? The pulse of the flame inside. Road of fire under black skies. No turning back, no alibi. Burning bridges to light the way. Ashes fall, but I can't stay. The clock don't tick, it whispers slow. Shadows creep where the neon won't glow. I'm a ghost in my own skin. Every breath feels paper thin. The rain's a hymn, the wind's a sigh. Tell me, do stars still burn when they die? Oh, the last candle in my soul flickers faint but won't let go. It fights the dark, it burns alone. The last candle in my soul. Whiskey pools in a glass of regret. Every sip's a promise I forget. Street hums low like a tired song, and I'm not sure where I belong. The night's a thief, the dawn's a lie. Tell me, does fire remember why? Oh, the last candle in my soul flickers faint but won't let go. It fights the dark, it burns alone. The last candle in my soul.
Tap soft on a broken pane. Whispers of time that won't explain. Neon flickers, shadows stretched thin. A world outside, but I'm trapped within. The clock don't tick, it just stares me down. A smoky ghost in this hollow town.
Black echo of yesterday, fading slow, but they never stray. Can't outrun what the night will play. like words unsaid. The street hums low, a lullaby cruel. Memory's a thief, and I'm its fool. The mirror cracks, shows a man I knew, but the face looks old, the eyes see through. Black echo of yesterday, fading slow, but they never stray. Can't outrun what the night will play. They're here to stay.
Streetlights hum like ghosts in chains. Shadows crawl where the silence reigns. My coat's too thin for this kind of cold. A story untold, a story too old. Footsteps fade in the smoke of time. This city whispers a lonesome rhyme. Midnight echoes of a gentleman lost in the cracks of where it began. The night it knows, but it won't explain. It just circles back like a ghostly train. A cigarette burns like a funeral pyre. The wind carries secrets like a sly liar. I tip my hat to the darkness ahead, chasing a shadow that left me for dead. Every alley's a wound that bleeds. Every turn hides what I need. The moon looks down but never speaks. I'm drowning in a flood of creeks. Midnight echoes of a gentleman, a life unspoken, a shift in plan. The night it knows, but it won't explain. It just circles back